What's going on, everybody? I go by Rifle, and thanks for checking out this video. In this one, I'm going to be telling you guys some facts about Tracer that you may or may not know. My main goal out of making this video, though, is hopefully to teach you guys something new, obviously. But for those of you that are like fanatics about Tracer, you might already know all these facts, but once again, my main goal is to hopefully teach you guys something new. I mean, of course, my goal isn't to upload a video about some facts that everybody knows about. But anyways, let's get into this. If you find this enjoyable, consider leaving a like. It's greatly appreciated, everyone. Anyways, for this first fact for Lena Oxton, aka Tracer, she was the youngest person ever in Overwatch experimental flight program. But here's the pretty crazy part. She was handpicked to test the prototype of a teleporting fighter. The Slipstream is what it was called. But during its first flight, the aircraft's teleportation matrix malfunctioned and it disappeared. Lena was actually presumed dead for quite some time, but she reappeared months later with quite a bit of change to her. Her molecules had been desynchronized from the flow of time, suffering from what is called a chronal dissociation. She was basically a living ghost, disappearing for hours and days at a time. Yeah, this had to suck for Tracer. Even for the brief moments she was present, she was unable to maintain a physical form. Overwatch's doctors and scientists were stumped about this, and Tracer's case actually seemed hopeless until a scientist we all know and actually sometimes get annoyed by in Overwatch, Winston, aka the legend Harambe, designed a chronal accelerator which you can actually see in the center of Tracer, basically in between her tits. This device is keeping Tracer in the present. But in addition, it also gave Tracer the ability to control her own time. You know, of course, allowing her to speed it up, slow it down, and also the ability to reverse her time as well. With her newfound skills thanks to Winston, she became one of Overwatch's most effective agents. Okay, so there's some basic facts to start off this video. A lot of you guys probably already know these facts. Once again, I hope to teach you at least something new out of this. For those of you that do not learn anything out of this though, I apologize. I just figured me, talking about these facts would be more entertaining than rather you guys looking them up and, reading the facts. Anyways, for this next one, in the live animated short, Tracer attended Tekhartha Madada's speech. I'm sorry if I just butchered his name a little or a lot. And if you guys don't know who exactly this is or looks like, he is the giant statue that you see in King's Row. And this is actually where he got assassinated at as well. And Tracer tried to stop the assassination from happening. And you guys probably can assume who assassinated him. Of course, Widowmaker. And when she tried to stop Widowmaker from assassinating him, it seemed that his bodyguards were just a little bit bamboozled and confused. I don't even know how they were his bodyguards, honestly. She ended up being left weak with a damaged chronal accelerator. If only Madada's bodyguards reacted quicker to get him out of there. Tracer tried to warn them to get him the heck out of there. But nah, they reacted in slow motion. Anyways, also in another cinematic trailer, Tracer worked with Winston to stop Widowmaker and Reaper from stealing Doomfist's gauntlet. Though the gauntlet was damaged, there was no casualties between either of them. A lot of you guys know already Tracer's personality. She is a very energetic and upbeat girl, loving to always joke around on the battlefield. But something pretty ridiculous that I find anyways, in late March there was a controversy relating to Tracer's over-the-shoulder victory pose, as you can see here, claiming that it was too of a sexual pose for the character. It didn't exactly fit her personality. I don't exactly see this to be a sexual pose. I don't even see how people can get this to be a sexual pose. I mean, isn't her tight pants sexual as well? I mean, you could basically see her whole lower body. It's like no imagination involved. You can pretty much see what she would be naked, if you get what I'm saying. It's basically girls wearing leggings all the time. You can basically, see the outline of what they look like. I mean, I'm no pervert or anything. It's just what leggings are. They're skin tight. And so is her pants. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about her over-the-shoulder pose being too sexual. I find this to be downright ridiculous. People just find things to complain about. I swear they do. They're like, what could I complain about? Yeah, that's right, I could complain about this or this. I mean, even in this video, some of you guys will end up complaining. I'm not saying all of you guys will complain, but that's the thing with content creators. They'll always have, if you will, haters, people that just complain about certain things. I mean, don't get me wrong though, haters are good in a way. They help you improve upon things. But some people they're just nitpicky. They're triggered about every little thing. They either hate their life, they're having something negative going on in their life, they feel like complaining and spreading the negative vibes that they're having in their life to other people. I don't know what drives haters. All I know is there will always be complainers. Anyways, Blizzard was nice enough to actually take this into consideration and change up her pose. On April 5th, they actually changed her pose to be more fitting with her personality. I mean, personally though, in my opinion, I didn't really find the pose to be that sexual. I think Blizzard was just going with the flow and decide, you know what, since they're having a lot of complaints, why not just change it up for the fans? Which gives me more respect with Blizzard. They did make one of my favorite games back in the day. I played the hell out of Diablo 2. I was a 98 Summoner Necromancer in ladder. So if you guys have played Diablo 2, you should know that takes a lot of no life skill. If that's even a skill. I can't really say much about Diablo 3 though, I didn't play too much of that. Anyways, yeah, that's a fact I thought I'd throw in, and I find it to be kind of ridiculous. But a lot of people actually didn't. They agree with the topic, they thought it was too sexual. Also, another fact I got for you guys, Tracer's hair was originally black rather than brown, and this can be seen in her concept art as you can see here. Which one would you have preferred? Would you have preferred her hair to be black? Or do you think it just looks right brown? I'm sure a lot of you guys just think it looks right brown because, you know, that's what you're used to. But who knows? I mean, the black doesn't look bad on her. Anyways, for this next one, Tracer is currently the only hero from Overwatch that is available as a standalone character in Heroes of the Storm. Widowmaker, however, is also available as a skin for a character called Nova. And keep in mind, it's just a skin. It doesn't mean that Nova sounds like Widowmaker. She sounds still the same as the character Nova in Heroes of the Storm. For this next one I got for you guys, the phrase
"Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!"
is actually a remnants of the audio for Argent Horse Rider in Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft.
Don't worry, loves, the cavalry's here.
So that's a pretty cool little fact. As I mentioned before, Tracer is a jokester on the battlefield. And here is one example I have for you guys, since I didn't really show an example of how she's a jokester. Here's an example of a voice interaction between her and Winston over her chrono accelerator.
Need any adjustments to your chrono accelerator?
I think... Just kidding, Winston. It works great.
And since we're on the topic right now of voice interactions, I got you guys another one that actually proves that Tracer is interested in the teachings of Madara. I mean, of course, this could be an obvious one since she was at Madara's speech, but still a pretty interesting dialogue that she can have between Zenyatta.
Wow, it's an honor to meet a member of the Shambali. Mondata was an inspiration to me.
To us all. I miss him greatly.
But yeah, I guess that's all the facts I'm going to share with you guys in this video. I apologize once again if I disappointed you guys. My goal isn't to disappoint you guys with my uploads. It's of course to entertain y'all. Hopefully you guys ended up finding this somewhat entertaining. But yeah, I'm out of here everybody. Thanks for watching and listening. And if you found this enjoyable, consider leaving a like. It's greatly appreciated, everyone. Or hey, maybe try giving me a chance and subscribing. It'd be great to have you on board. But I'm out of here. Try to have a good day, night, evening, wherever you're at in your time zone. Try to have a good time. Keep your head up out there, everybody. Peace.